Okay, I'm going to concentrate on this face now, only because it's going to give me some reference points and it's a lot easier to actually measure. Now if I look at this, there is a slight rim that goes around the outside which we've measured in already, and that is actually a 2mm wide by probably 0.25 deep. So let me just show you what I mean there. Okay, before that I'm just going to check here that I've actually got that joined. Oh no, that is wrong. You can see why that is wrong there by 2.25. So I have done something wrong. I don't quite know what I've done wrong. I would have to measure that on that. So that their depth should be 9 point. It's got 9.25. That depth should be. So let's just double check this again. Just go to my little measuring tape. Okay, let's do that there and that there. That's 14mm. There's no way that should be 14mm. So what have I done wrong? Okay, let's just take the design tree back up. There's that there. Let's measure that again. Measuring tape. Okay. Click on there. Click on there. What does that give me this time? 11.75. So I actually need to increase. I was wrong. I needed to add 2.25 to this to get it down. So let's escape there. Let's come back down here. Okay, let's delete that one. And it should leave me with a sketch that I can use. So I've got my sketch there. So let's go to edit sketch. And let's go to features. Let's go extrude boss base. Okay, and then I'm going to use the actual offset from surface command, which is that one there. And I want that to be 9.25. Okay, and I now know that that is correct. That is quite a thick section, so I still think there's something wrong there because that's not quite right. I may have made a mistake in terms of my overall measurements, which I will check again just to get this right. So go on to that one there. Okay, and I click on there, click on there. 14.25, so that's where I've made the mistake, and I think that mistake is around here. I've extruded down rather than up. So let me go back, press the escape key, let me go back in time. Let's go to there. We haven't got anything. Go back down 2. So, and then down, let's just check this one. Okay, and that's from there to there. Right, that's what I want. Now I know slightly larger, but that will deal with that. So that one's gone down. So go into here, right hand click, edit features. Okay, and where we've got the little arrow, go up the way. And that now, I hope, is us back on target. Okay, that one I can delete. Okay, and I'm left with a sketch there, which is fine. I actually want to use that. So let's just bring that back. I can use that sketch. So I want to go to sketch, and I want to offset by 2mm. Okay, so if I click on that, and I want to select chain. Okay, perfect. Okay, press spacebar, and this time I'm going to go to features, and I want to extrude cut. I just want not the outside this time. I don't want thin features, I want to reverse that. Okay, and selected contours. Let's just have the inside. There we go. And I need to change that, and I do that at 0.25. And then give that a green tick. So there I now have the basis of that inner lip of the plug. Now, you'll notice you've got 3 pins coming out those plugs. You need to be very careful how you measure this. I will just click from the top to there. So I'm going to get my bottom measure purely for construction. So I think that is 34. So, and you're saying, what's 34? That is sketch. I'll do one across about, sketching that plane there. Don't need that on, just centre line. Try again. Centre line. And I want to go from there across to there. And I put a smart dimension on there from the top. On trim, on smart dimension. You can tell it's light from there to there. Okay, not far off, 34. Okay, so I can now start maybe doing a few pieces. I know that that centre pin is on the centre, so I can pick up on that point there. I can go up to there. Okay, and I know that from the top where that hole goes through, that pin is 4mm off the top of that there. So I can draw another centre line from there to there and go smart dimension from there to there. I know, oh, that's not far, 4mm. Okay, I'm getting good at this. And I know that that gap there is actually 8mm. So I'm going to cheat a little bit here. I'm actually going to go draw in now from there to there. I can now delete that centre line. I'll just use that as a marker, that's fine. I'll put a measurement back in again to there. So that's 4. Okay, I want to make that, and that, like that. Okay, and how deep did I say that was? So it's 8mm, didn't I? On the inside it's 8mm. So smart dimension from there to there. Okay, is 8. And the width there to there is 4mm. That's nice and easy. Okay, so now I've got the first pinhole, so I can measure everything else off this now, which is quite nice. So I know from that top pin, which has just dropped out, there it is. Okay, from between the pins, I know that that is 16mm. So I can draw a line. What I'll do, I'll put these in here somewhere. Put another one in there. Okay, that's obviously wrong. Okay, Arthur, no, you don't have my mouse. So from there to there. Okay, that should be 16. Okay, now I could mirror this across. We know that these are slightly different here, if you remember rightly. So I think the width of the live pin is, yes, 4mm. So I need that there to be 4mm. Okay, and the length here to be 6mm. That's 6. Okay, now I know these are out of position, so I'm just going to measure across the 2. So between the pins it's actually 16mm. So I'm going to go from there to there, put in 8. There, it should go black. It does look a bit odd, but it is absolutely fine. So what I'm actually going to do is just delete this one. Actually delete all of that sketch, and I'm just going to go to mirror entities, click on that and mirror about that line there, and there I have those holes there. I also have some other holes, so I might actually bring the other plug back in a minute to make sure I actually get on top of those. Before I do that, actually I'll do that now. So what you can do, because I've got this little menu out, if I go up to here, I want to make this one transparent, so I'm going to click in there, and I want to make that one come back and solid. Now you'll see why in a second. No, it didn't do it. Let's go back up again. I want to make that one solid. That's it. Fine. Okay, so there's my transparent one. Okay, I'm going to go into there. I'm going to get the edit sketch. So why am I doing this, you may ask? Right, there's a hole there, which you'll see is the main screw for holding everything together. And there are two further holes down here. That doesn't help me, but that hole it does. So I'm now going to go to my circle tool, and I'm going to just go roughly over that. I need to make sure that that is cordial to these here. So I'm just going to click on there and click on. It's not going to pick up for me, is it? Let's see if it do. It should. Right, you might have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery here. It's not going to work for me. Just hold on one sec. Okay, to pick that center up, I'm actually going to have to change the properties of the view. So I'm just going to click on that box up there and go into show hidden lines, and you can see automatically I can pick it up. So if I just click on my circle there, it's going to do it. Right, click on there, didn't like it, come on, and then click on that there. I should get make cordial. See it move? Actually that's cordial. I didn't want that cordial, I actually want that concentric to it. Let's take the cordial out, so delete that. They're the same size, and this time if I can measure that hole, go smart dimension. Now be careful here, because if you take that screw out, you'll notice it is recessed. You can't actually, you can take it out if you're careful. But that hole is about 6.8, so call it 7. So let's do a diameter of 7. So let's go smart dimension, a diameter of 7. Okay, you will have to take it out. If you can get it out, it will screw out. And the hole depth is, call it 2.5. So we've got to remember that. Or we may have to go back and do this. I'm just going to come out of this. I'm going to change my transparencies back and go up to transparency. That one there. And I'm going to go to features. I'm going to go extrude cut. I'm actually just going to pick on that circle there for a minute for the first one, because it's different from the rest, and put in 2.5. That's fine, just like that. And we're going to go back again to see there's something wrong there. Because I haven't done the other bit yet. That will come apparent later on, so don't worry about that. What I will do is actually go back on that one. I'll come back and do that later on. So rather than do what I've just done there, let's just sketch. Let's just delete that. This is what SolidWorks is about, a lot of trial and error. I'm actually going to change that dimension. Edit sketch, and I'm going to do it to the hole size, because that is common to both. So that hole size on the inside is 4mm. So let's just double click on that. Let's go to 4. Okay, give it a green tick and see what that does. Okay, and this time I'm going to go to features, extrude cut. I'm going to pick that one. That one. It's not going to let me do it, so I have to go into this edit sketch. Okay, features, extrude cut. Okay, and I just want to go through one. That's going to go through anyway. I can see that. Give it a green tick. So I now have my points there. Right, this is taking far too long, but hey ho. Let's just hide that. And what I'm going to do now is actually just put in the 2mm borders around the outside of this here. So if I go to sketch on that surface, and I'm going to I don't know why that's doing that to me. I don't want dimensions. Let's go sketch on that plane, convert entities, and I just want to tick on that. So it's not going to select chain for me, but never mind. I could just select the face, but it would do everything. Let's do that one. Okay, I might have to do these all individually because I don't think they'll offset by 2, but we can try and see. And that, and that. No, it's not going to do it. Oh, convert entities and then offset entities. Click on that one. That one. That one. 2mm. Perfect. Do that, and then if I go to features, just going to check. There may be a little radius on these, which there is, but we can do that afterwards. Go to features, go to extrude boss base, and again choose up to surface. That one there. Give it a green tick. There we've got that there. Now I think it's about 0.25. So just go to fillet, stick in 0.25. Just see how it looks. You can always change it later on. That one. That one. I could just go around, select. No, it's not going to do it for me, is it? Faces. No. Okay. Let's just delete those faces. Delete, and let's just do that. That. Okay, that's too big. I said 0.25. Okay. Okay, that one up there. Well, no, I think that looks about right. Just go around and do all these. So I've selected all those. I'm going to give that a green tick. Now notice I have done nothing on the inside there because I want to keep those sharp, but there will be a sort of break edge element to it. So the only thing I've got to do there is the writing, and I've got to put the 2 holes at the bottom in. So let's just do that quickly. And again, that is maybe easier to measure on the inside. No, maybe not. That is okay, 17mm. There's holes, so I could do that with the other one. So I'm actually going to go back and edit that sketch and do them all in the same. Oh, so that's that one there. Go to sketch. Let's go to edit sketch. No, not that one actually. I want extrude cut that one there. Edit sketch. Okay, I'm going to put a hole. Now, these are equal holes. Okay, and I want to do actual screw hole size because we'll do the other bit later on. And that screw hole size would be approximately 3mm in diameter. So smart dimension, do 3 on that one. Not too far off. Okay, it's got no hold, and that is approximately 7mm from that base. So from there to there, that's 7mm, and the distance apart. Thought I'd done that, but I hadn't. Is actually, call it 18mm. So that from there to there is 9. Goes black, and then I'm just going to mirror entities. I want to mirror that one that line there. So I don't want that line. Let's just delete that. Mirror about that line there. Okay, just green tick that. Okay, and there's all my holes in place. I've got lots of work to do in this side. So get that far. We'll then work on the inside here, and then when we put some finishing touches to do the writing on that there.